Good morning, fellow travelers. My name is Ember Aeternal, and this is my channel, Spritforgecoaching. I'm here to do a general reading today. It's not going to resonate with everyone, but if it does, please take what fits and leave what doesn't. If you'd like a personal reading at some point afterward, please contact me at spritforgecoaching@gmail.com. Let's get started. Spirit, we ask for your guidance today, your help with navigating through everything that will come at us today, and show us the wisdom that we need and the knowledge that we need in order to get through it. So we have the Four of Cups. So this is you, and this generally means emotionally withdrawn, taking an emotional rest from something. Let's get your obstacles. So I'm just going to take one card here. We have the Tower. So that's a pretty powerful card right there. Major Arcana. I'm going to get your support card before I say any more. Spirit, please tell us what our supports are today. We have Strength. So you're emotionally withdrawn because you had a devastating event take place. This could have been in the physical, the mental, the spiritual, the emotional. I'm inclined to think it was emotional. But your support is that you have the strength to get through it. The strength generally means that you're resilient. And I don't have anything else coming into my head with strength, so that must be it. You're resilient. You're emotionally withdrawn because you had a devastating event, but you're resilient. So let's get subconscious influences. We have the Ace of Cups. Cups are about emotion. I'm not pulling anything else out of my head about cups, and we all know that there's more, but this is about emotion. This reading is about emotion. And the Ace of Cups the aces are generally about potential and new beginnings, sometimes powerful new beginnings. It can also be about cycles, and in this case, this is the cycle of emotions, a cycle of emotions. And this is taking place in direct response to this devastating event and your resilience in the face of it. So let's get ego. Spirit, please show us what our egos are up to today. We have the Three of Wands. Wands are about passion and the will to manifest and action. It can also be about sexuality and sex. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that on YouTube. I'm sure somebody will let me know. But this is in your ego. So, let me show you this card. I'm getting patience here. I'm getting that your ego is actually not on a simmer or a burn or a boil, and it's just being patient. Let's see what your conscious influences are. So we have the King of Pentacles. You know, he's come up in several readings, and I believe in this particular spot. So this is a need to go into nature, and this, I'm getting very strongly that this is a person. I don't think it's you. I think it's somebody else encouraging you to go into nature. I might be wrong about that, though. I might be wrong about that not being you. Now, kings are the masters of the energy of the suit, and pentacles are about stability, grounding, and abundance, material wealth. I'm getting grounding here. You've come through this tower moment remarkably well. Yeah, you recognize that. You recognize that this is just another part of a cycle of emotions, and your ego. Excuse me. Your ego is actually being patient and possibly even allowing you to plan, and you're able to ground because of this. This is actually looking really positive. So let's look at past influences. We have the moon. This can be delusion or illusion, intuition or deception. I need to get present circumstances before I can see what's going on with that card. So we have the Knight of Wands. The Knights are the messengers of the suits. They're the ones who carry the energy to the queen, the energy of the suit to the queen. In this case, it's Wands. And I'm getting strongly that this is that sexuality and sex is connected to this. As well as just all the things about Wands, passion, the will to manifest, sex and sexuality. So you've got I think this is a message of good change coming. Possibly even changes. I think the moon is your intuition. I think, yeah, the moon is your intuition, and in past influences, your intuition told you something that you needed to know, which is going to bring about these good changes. I think you are going to bring about these good changes. Simply because you seem to be in such self-control and centeredness. Let's get future influences. So we have the Page of Swords. Pages are at the beginning of their journey. They're very new to the energy, and swords are about communication. This is going to be about communication in the future. I think you have an immature person in your future who is going to try to trick you. Let's get outcome. See if we can figure out why. I don't think the physical age of this person matters. I think this is very much mental immaturity. And yeah, they're going to try to trick you. They're going to try to deceive you in some way. Let's get the outcome. We have the Fool. So it looks like you may buy into this trickery, this deception. The Fool is, again, it's like the Fool is like the epitome of all the pages. It's like all the pages of all the suits rolled into one. The Fool is at the beginning of their journey in life, or an actual physical journey, and they're very excited, and they have a very Pollyanna, naive attitude about it, and they're not necessarily watching for the dangers ahead. Looks like it might be a beautiful journey, but you need to watch for the dangers ahead, and one of those dangers is this immature person who's going to try to trick you, deceive you. What's our overall energy? 6 of Wands. This is, I think this is going to be temporary. Because sixes are generally about public victory, and this is, this is after the fives, which are competition, which means that the 6 of Wands are success after struggle, public victory. You'll make it through this. This will be just a bump in the road, and keep grounding yourself. Keep being patient and making your plans. Keep grounding yourself and keep tapping into your intuition. Don't think that that's just a one-off. Really pay attention to your intuition. Yeah, really pay attention to your intuition. And this could be a person bringing you a message of good things to come. It could even be adventure. Ones can, because they're about action, they can also be about adventure. So, yeah, just be wary of this immature trickster here. Let's get 3 cards. Let's see what I'm going to use. I think I'm going to use the Rune cards. We're going to get balancing factors, unknown influences, and suggested improvements. We have Radu, also called Rad or Radu, and this is about travel. In spell work, if you want your vehicle to work well on a journey when you're out traveling, inscribe this rune on your engine or even on your windshield. It's supposed to keep you out of accidents and keep your vehicle from breaking down. But yeah, this is about travel. It's also about bright new beginnings. Some of the lore behind Raido is that this is connected to Thor, and his goats are pulling the sun across the sky. If I have that correct. If that's incorrect, somebody please correct me. And this person has also been in a battle, and they're seeing the sun come up, much like when Gandalf came over the hill, as Gandalf the White, to save the dwarves and the elves and the humans at the Twin Towers. So this is a very positive card. This is in balancing factors. So you've got some travel ahead of you. And it's possible that you're even traveling now. Maybe your job is about traveling, or maybe you're in a long-distance relationship with someone. So let's get unknown influences. We have Gabo. This is contract with the gods. So the reason that people, when they didn't know how to write their own names, or they couldn't write their own names, when they would sign with an X on a contract, that was stemming from this Germanic idea of a contract with the gods. So this is unknown influences. You have created a contract with gods, and because you are being faithful to your contract, this problem here is just going to be a bump in the road. You may fall for their trickery for a minute, but in the end, it's not going to really change the way things happen. It's not going to change any sort of outcome. And Raido reinforces the Fool with traveling. Yeah, you're traveling. I'm getting the sense that this is for your job and for a long-distance relationship. And it's possible that a partnership of some kind will come out of this travel. It could be marriage, it could be business partnership. Let's get suggested influences. Or, I'm sorry, suggested improvements. So we have Tiwaz. This is connected to the god Tyr. He was the god who put his hand in the Fenris wolf's mouth to prove that he was truthful and faithful to his word. And then the other gods used that as a way to trick Fenris into... They put the chain around his neck, and Fenris wolf bit off Tyr's hand. Tyr is the god of justice. This is a card of justice. So, with this being in suggested improvements, this is not... I'm getting not quite as strong as a warning, but make sure that in all your dealings you are just. Otherwise, you're going to be breaking this contract, or these contracts. And I get the sense that you really don't want to break these contracts, that these are something that you really want in your life. So be just, be fair. Use your intuition. Be just and fair, and use your intuition. So let's get the overall energy. This is Isa. This is so when this rune is reversed, even though it's a straight line, it can be reversed. It can be stagnation, but in this case, with it upright, this just means that this is slow movement, steady but slow, like you're moving through snowpack. You got to put the snowshoes on in order to make steady movement. If you take the snowshoes off, then you're just going to get bogged down in the snow. So we have slow and steady movement through all of this, and this is because of your ego. The fact that your ego is actually being patient and allowing you to plan, which is allowing you to ground and engage in your intuition. I really think that this intuition is something that you need to continue to tap into. So, I think I'm finished here. This is a very positive reading. I like this reading. I'm very happy for whomever this is happening for. Yes. If you like the way that I read, please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification button so you can be made aware of any of my content as soon as it posts. I hope you have a blessed day, and it looks like you're going to. Take care.